Good day, class. So, this is your performance task in TLE-VOC for the second quarter. TLE-VOC grasp assessment. So, grasp means G for goal, the goal of the task, R for role, the role of the student, A for audience, the audience for the student's work, S for scenario, the scenario which gives meaning to their work, and P for product or performance to be evaluated. So, grading criteria or rubric. So, these are the rubric for the second quarter poster or slogan project grading criteria. We have content, presentation, pictures, clip art and artwork, then the mechanic and timeliness, and overall presentation. So here in the content, you will get perfect 20 points if it is accurate and all required information is presented in a logical order. 15 points if it is accurate but some required information is missing and or not presented in a logical order, but is still generally easy to follow. For 12 points, is accurate but some required information is missing or not presented, making it difficult to follow. For 10 points, it's either questionable or incomplete. Information is not presented in a logical order, making it difficult to follow. And for 5 points, is inaccurate. Information is incomplete, inaccurate, or not presented in a logical order, making it difficult to follow. For the presentation, poster is clean, neat, and creative. The information is well organized, interesting, accurate, and reflects an understanding of the topic. 20 points. Presentation is neat, clean, well organized, and presented in creative way. It's also colorful and creative. It is interesting and accurate. For 15 points, it's mostly neat and clean. Information is organized in a logical manner and shows some degree of creativity. The overall presentation is interesting. For 12 points, presentation flows well. Some tools are used to show acceptable understanding. For 10 points, presentation is unorganized. Tools are not used in a relevant manner. Lacking some of the members' information is not identified. And for 5 points, presentation has no flow, insufficient information, and lacking some of the members' information. Okay, next, pictures, clip art, and artwork. Images, pictures, clip art, and drone artwork are colorful and appropriate to the design topic. The layout flows well and shows creativity. The overall result is pleasing to the eye. For 20 points, images, pictures, clip art, and drone artwork are colorful and appropriate to the topic or related to the topic. It's also the layout flows well, shows creativity, and is pleasing to the eye. For 15 points, images, pictures, and clip art are drawn. Artwork are mostly colorful and appropriate. Layout may show some degree of creativity, but is not organized logically. For 12 points, most images and or artwork are colorful and appropriate. Layout shows real creativity and is not organized logically or cleverly. For 10 points, images are inappropriate and artwork shows little if any creativity. The layout is messy, disorganized, or cluttered. And for 5 points, no images or artwork included. Mechanics and timeliness. Spelling, grammar, and punctuation in any text on the poster is accurate. Be on time or on time. For 20 points, no spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors in the text. Text in those students' own words. And then, it's on time. For 15 points, a few 2 to 3 errors in spelling, grammar, or punctuation. Most text is student own words. For 12 points, no more than 5 spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. Several instances where the text is not students' own words. For 10 points, no more than 7 spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors. And for 5 points, more than 7 spelling, grammar, or punctuation. And finally, overall presentation. For 20 points, the poster fulfills all requirements of the assignment and represents the student's full potential. And for 15 points, the poster fulfills all but one of the requirements of the assignment and shows that the student put forward an honest effort to complete the assignment. Okay, so this is the timeline to your GRASP assessment performance task in TLE second quarter. As we all know, team together, everyone achieves more. Timeline. Note, always follow the instructions given by the teacher and also the timeline. Maximize your team Facebook chat and then be responsible team members and observe proper network. Every day, you will have a 10 points for each group, part of the total grade of your team project. Example, if you have 4 days, 10 points each day, it's equivalent to 40 points, plus 90 points, depends on the rubric or criteria. And then 30% for the everyday points, and then 70% for the product grade. February 9 to 11, 2021, you are brainstorming with your team members, planning and assigning of each task. Be sure to assign your team members. Plot your plan, also your timeline, and you can start to create your team project. For day 1, accomplishment form, checklist, it is individual. You will pass it or send it to your team Facebook chat. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. For February 12, 2021, finalization of your team project. Then February 15, 2021 is the due date of submission or the due date of your project. You will upload it online. You can upload it via team Facebook chat and to our TLE-VOC Facebook group. If you have any questions or queries, you can message me in your team GC. Okay, so let's now proceed. So these are the grasp or the goal, role, audience, scenario, and the product. For our goal, to bring awareness to the citizens about the traffic signs and symbols. Role, all students must assume the same role of having a campaign or advertisement about the traffic signs and symbols. Audience, the audience is the group of citizens, people involved, especially their FB friends. or your FB friends. As scenario, many of the citizens are not following the traffic signs and symbols leads to unnecessary incident. B. For your product or performance task, students will create the following. You have two options. For letter A, number 1 option, one team poster about awareness of traffic signs and symbols, it's handwritten drawing, or free drawing using bond paper. You can use different coloring materials. Or option number 2, one team slogan about the awareness of traffic signs and symbols. It's also handwritten drawing or freehand drawing using bond paper. Or if you want digital, using your mobile phone, Canva application, or any photo editing application. Remember, no to plagiarism. Don't copy in the internet. You will create your own output or your own design. Next, letter B. You must answer the following guide questions in Google Docs or Google document, and you will share to your subject teacher. Question number 1. What happens if the driver or drivers or citizens could not familiarize and follow the traffic sign and symbols? Number 2. Why is it important to know the traffic signs and symbols? And number 3, how will you contribute to the society about the awareness of the traffic signs and symbols? And last, letter C, you will create a reflection or narrative report about this project making. All members or individual using Google Docs, minimum of 100 words. If you have any question or queries, don't hesitate to ask your teacher. You can chat me in your team FBGC. Okay, thank you class and have a nice day. As always, team together, everyone achieves more.